The day of the Lord is a central theme in biblical prophecy. It signifies the day when God intervenes directly in human history. This day will arrive suddenly, like a thief in the night, as described in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. The day of the Lord will not be a time of gradual decline. It will be a time of swift judgment. It will be a time of reckoning for the wicked. For the righteous, it will be a time of deliverance. The suddenness of the day of the Lord should serve as a wake-up call. We must be prepared at all times. We must live our lives in a state of readiness. The day of the Lord is coming. It will be a day of both terror and triumph. Are you ready? The Bible warns of the increasing spread of evil in the last days. 1 John chapter 2, verse 18 tells us that many antichrists will appear. They will deceive many with false teachings and empty promises. The rise of false prophets and the prevalence of wickedness are clear signs of the approaching end. The world will become increasingly hostile to the things of God. Darkness will seem to prevail. But even in the midst of growing darkness, we must hold fast to our faith. We must be discerning. We must not be swayed by false teachings. The spread of evil is a sobering reminder of the spiritual battle raging around us. We must be vigilant. We must stand firm in our faith. We must be prepared to face the challenges of the last days. Section 4. Judgment and Renewal, a Promise of Hope. The last days will culminate in a final judgment. This is a terrifying prospect for those who have rejected God, but for believers it is a time of great anticipation. Romans chapter 8 verses 19 to 25 speaks of the whole creation groaning, waiting for its redemption. The final judgment will mark the end of sin and suffering. It will usher in a new era of righteousness and peace. Revelation chapter 21 verses 1 to 8 paints a glorious picture of the new heaven and the new earth. This is the hope we cling to. This is the promise that sustains us. The current world, with all its pain and brokenness, will pass away. The final judgment is not an end but a beginning. It is the dawn of a new era, an era of unimaginable beauty and joy. Section 5. Spiritual Preparation, the Importance of Living Right. The Apostle Paul, in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 13 to 15, provides a stark reminder of the importance of spiritual preparation. He speaks of the day of the Lord as a fire that will test the quality of our work. Our lives are like buildings being tested by fire. What we build with, our actions, our choices, our faithfulness, will determine whether our work endures. This is a powerful image of accountability. Therefore, we must live each day with eternity in mind. Our actions have consequences, not just in this life, but in the next. We must build our lives on a foundation of faith in Christ. The day of the Lord will reveal the true nature of our hearts. Let us live in such a way that we are found worthy on that day.